Yeah, I know what you're saying, and I have no explanation exactly why it's been this long, but hey, DIY props episode. Let's go. Okay, I'm back, guys. I really want to apologize for not being here for last week, and I know some people really look forward to my videos and stuff. I've had a sickness in the family, and there's no way of knowing how those things will go. I've been out of town a lot. I've actually taken almost a week off work to get everything done, and now tomorrow will be the last day I take off work. Now I have 2 days off, back to back, and then I'll go back to work. But right now, it's your DIY props video. I know you guys have been waiting on it for a long time. I actually made 2 videos last week that never got uploaded or something. I don't know, it was crazy for the last 7 days. So, anyway, let's get on with some. I've got some new props to show you. I've got a prop in progress to show you. And I've got a pretty good kit bash that I'm going to show you. We're going to start with kit bash. If anybody don't know what kit bashing has been around for years, and what it is when you take a lot of just plain old garbage, just stuff lying around that you have from other builds or from other things, and you put it together and it kind of just slowly becomes something. And what happened was when I first did my Enforcer, the black Nerf gun that I showed you guys, I went on about another gun which was like this night pop gun thing. I've discussed it before. And it looked real good when I put the paint job on it. The problem was I tried to open it up and I was messing with it, and so finally I decided to dismantle the thing, and I thought it was a failure. But what happened was, when I dismantled it, I took out the photo sensor, the little thing that made the light up, and I gave it to my dad, of course, because he loves those things. And I found that the tube that the dart actually sits in, and the spring comes up behind it and pushes it like that, that tube's fairly long and in the shape of a barrel, and so I started messing around, and I'll go through it now with you. I painted this one silver because I kind of wanted to do kind of a Flash Gordon type thing, but here is my kit bash. We'll bring it in a little closer so you guys can see it. Get it in the light there. It's an extremely long barrel on this thing. Now let's talk about this gun. Originally this gun was, here is, of course, the handle and trigger mechanism. I kept the spring and the trigger mechanism. It still works. This was the original top part. You can actually see straight through it. You look at it just right. This was the original barrel where the darts exited from. The pop mechanism was back here. It was a big loop thing. And I've seen people take these and turn them into steampunk guns for cosplay and stuff like that, and costumes. And I kind of wanted to do that with this one. But the first thing I did was I went and I got 2 of course, my paper rolls, the things that seem to make every build easier. And one of them went in here with a little duct tape around it to strengthen it up. And you actually still see the duct tape there, but it doesn't quite hurt it because this is one of those length props for way back here shots, you know what I'm saying? So you can't really tell what's going on there. Then I put another one up here in the barrel, because like I said, the original barrel ended here. And so I put another one out here, and then I thought, well, that long barrel assembly right there, this whole thing is where the original housing was, like I said. This came out of this part right here, the tip did. There's the original site. And so that fit over that. It was a little glue, and it just stayed on there perfectly. And then I started kit bashing it. Well, like I said, kit bashing it was I would start using any part I possibly could. And so, like, this kitty nifty little sight thing here, see that little square deal? That's actually the lock that locked the dart into the back of this housing when it was inside the gun. Then also on this side, I've got a nice little knob right there, you can see. Doesn't really do anything, doesn't even turn. That's actually just a top of a Sprite bottle. I just had in my hand and I thought, man, I'll do that on that. And the other thing is this long cylindrical piece right here that you see that kind of juts out from the side. Kind of makes like almost another, I don't even know what to call it, but see that? That's actually from the glow sticks from the T-Virus. That's the package that came in. Just kind of haphazardly glued it together, and when it came out, as you can see, it's a pretty nice little looking prop. I'm pretty proud of this one. I didn't think silver was going to be it. Originally the wifey said that I should paint it gold, And I agreed with her because I thought, like I said, I was doing a Flash Gordon type of thing. Oh, also, you see these little guys right here? Yeah, little piece that I'm moving right there, and I'm moving right there. Those are actually shells from my lever action rifle that I made. Remember I told you had shells that popped out? Those are actually 2. I have like 8 of them, and they snapped right in there perfectly. And so I just painted them in. So there's our Flash Gordon gun, or ray gun if you want to call it that, or laser, whatever. So that's a very interesting prop, and it actually worked out real nice. And I hope you guys enjoyed that one. It's one of the most, I don't know, it's just the color scheme really came out. I mean, I only used silver, but it took a heck of a lot of coats to cover it up because there's lots of blacks I had and lots of oranges and stuff like that. But I let it dry. Remember, do not pull it too early because there are some tacky spots on there, which I'm not going to be able to fix without putting another coat on, and I don't want to do that to that gun. But I can probably mass produce that prop over and over again because I think that gun actually sells for around $8 now. And the only thing I'm adding is the Sprite lid and the glow string or glow necklace tube. So let's go on and let's move on to the second one I did. This one I've been working on for a couple weeks, and I finally just sat down. I had ideas and ideas and ideas, and you don't want to think too much about it. You don't want to think too little about it. And what finally came down was what I'm about to show you, which is another Halo weapon. Okay, so here is my new Halo rifle. I gotta stand way back here. I'm gonna have to kind of move it so you guys can see it. I've got a nice camo paint job that I did outside on it. You see it there. It's got a bipod on it. So, also on top of that, get back here where you can see it. If I can get the magazine out. So here's the magazine. Well, this was originally a N-Strike Nerf gun. If I can remember how to put it in there correctly. Got it right the first time. It goes in there like that. You pull the slide back, push the slide forward, fire. Originally it came with a scope, but the scope was a little awkward. The scope will actually come on this gun or on the ray gun, but it's just too huge and bulky. Also the slide, if I can get there's the trigger bit. There it is. The slide actually will extend another. This thing is almost so long. I'm putting it to my shoulder right now. And as you can see, it goes way out there. I have another handle on the foregrip. Try to get it that nice paint job there. There's still some spots on this gun I'm not happy with that I'm going to need to go back and retouch. This is just something I found on clearance at my local retail store, and thought maybe it'd make something great. Like I said, it doesn't look bad for a Halo rifle really when you get down into it. I'm not sure how the footage is really going to turn out because it's so massive. It's just hard to show you. I'll show you that bipod again one more time. We'll just flip out of the bottom there so you can see the two legs there. So that's pretty nice, isn't it? It's huge. It's absolutely huge. I do like the fact that if you crank the little handle back and you go in here, you can actually see into the chamber right through here. That's for getting out misfires. Slam it back forward. Once again, if you want to get the magazine out, got to crank it back, pull this, magazine pops out. But there you go, once more. That's my new, I don't even know what you call it, or what kind of hell I'm going to call it, but it's a decent looking pulse rifle slash heavy cannon, I guess, because it's got the bipod and everything. Originally this thing snapped in two, but after the paint job it kind of seized up, so this front half actually became a pistol by itself, and then you had this short rifle, but I like it better that way. So let's collapse the stock back down. Put that puppy up. Alright, and last but not least, I want to talk to you guys about stuff in progress. And with stuff in progress, you know, we always think about stuff here at the house. We're always thinking about things that we could build. Things popping in my head all the time. And the thing I want to show you today, I actually featured in the video I did the first time, But it's a work in progress, and so you can't get me for not finishing it, because there's no way for me to finish it right now. And that is, I decided to make a utility belt, and there's a lot of utility belts out there. If anybody's seen Batman over the last God knows how many years, you know, the utility belt's the one piece of equipment Batman's always had, but it's always been different every single time you see it. Adam West had his own utility belt. Michael Keaton had his own, all the way up. You know, Val Kilmer had his own. Now Christian Bale has his own. In the comic books, it evolved over the years, and so there's this lingering thing of, if you're going to make a utility belt, what's it going to look like, and is it going to be functional? So that's the challenge: is, am I going to make a functioning utility belt, or just something that looks good on camera? So this is what I'm making up. I'm going to show this to you real quickly, because I'm going to have to cut this short, because it's going a little long. And I dropped it. Yes, I did. I dropped my utility belt. Here we go. Here is my utility belt. I decided to go with the pod look, which was very reminiscent of when I was a kid. And I hope I said reminiscent just right there, because people will make fun of me. But it was always yellow, of course. You know, yellow belt, yellow pods that kind of look like this. I've actually spaced them apart because I thought about putting like ammo packs in there to make it full up. And I've decided that the type of belt that I'm using, which is one of these, you see what I'm saying, with these two tongs right here, and the double hole thing going on. Yeah, put some duct tape there because the belt was starting to break. That's not really going to work good, because really, I mean, your actor to wear this belt effectively is going to have to be roughly about that big. And I only know about 5 people that can fit. My head nearly doesn't fit through there. What you need is one of those belts that just folds over with one little hole, snaps right in, and then you would have it. But that's going to be later. I'm going to show you guys that later, once that I get some nice good paint and I paint it and it looks nice and everything. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here now. I'm going to go ahead and, if you will look right over, bam, yeah, right there, you should see this video, and as soon as I put them out, you should see your Stinker of the Week and the movie you should watch. So keep on tuning in. This has been DIY Props with me, and be seeing you.